Hello everyone, welcome to Tan Investments. Today this video is particularly to have a detailed analysis, or you can say a brief analysis on Union Budget 2022. So which sector, which stocks can perform after budget, or what they are looking out for from this budget, particular industry wise, we'll look into it. So going through various articles on internet, what I have come across is Union budget long-term vision for electric vehicles needed. Now, companies like Amaraja Batteries, Tata Power, Hero Motor, Maruti, Tata Motors will always be in focus because they are looking out for to bring a heavy market of electronic vehicles that everyone are talking about. So, particularly this stocks like Amaraja Batteries, Tata Power, Hero Motocorp, Maruti, Excite, even good for batteries again. Tata Motors, I will personally keep in my radar to look for certain stocks from this particular industry of electric vehicles. If government they keep a GST flat rate of 5%, this company can these all these companies that I have mentioned can benefit from it because all these companies are requesting government to put some funding for electronic vehicles infrastructure, like building up charging stations, building up infrastructure where they can manufacture and deliver on time about electric scooters or cars, and even the batteries, their service stations, etc. So moving on, budget. This budget might give a big relief for employees those are working from home. Basically all of them, or maybe you can say majority of the population is currently working from home, all because of COVID bhaisa, thanks to COVID. But things have not been same as they were before 2020. Companies have started adopting this new normal, working from home. And then this budget is looking out for an subtle way to keep this industry ongoing, wherein they will give a work from home allowances. जैसे when you used to work for a company, आपको travel allowances मिलता था. So now what budget will come into, work from home employees will get a work from home allowances, and that would be tax relief, but up to 50,000. Detailed information will come to know only on the budget days. Whatever we are going through right now in this video is only an analysis, nothing concrete, nothing fixed, anything can change. Okay, so for now we are just having an overview and a brief about the budget. Moving on, union budget is also boosting the farmer and agriculture sector. I mean, beneficial for farmer. Basically they are bringing in technology to the agriculture sector, wherein they can reproduce the crops and chemicals and uh, any other necessaries for this particular agriculture sector that can help farmers to benefit from it. अब ये तो करना ही था क्योंकि recently we saw what happened in Punjab when farmer came for a protest against the government. But somehow government settled that matter, and now they are focusing to help farmers in some or the other way, wherein even they can benefit from the growing economy. So for this particular sector, I will look for stocks like Godrej Agrovet, PI Industries, Chambal Fertilizers, and Coromandel. But top three is Godrej Agrovet, PI Industries, and Chambal Fertilizer for particularly agriculture sector. So even pharma industry is looking for some relief and ease of doing business. As you can read it out, pharmaceutical seeks enhanced fund for healthcare sector, ease of doing business in union budget. Now, when they what they mean by ease of doing business? Ease of doing business means they are requesting government to uh, deploy a few advanced technologies wherein they can produce the vaccination for COVID, or even do like research and development. So they want their costing to be reduced, or it should be at least exempted, wherein they are not charged heavily for research and development or bringing in new technologies or getting up the raw materials. So this news is there in the budget for pharma sector. So you can look out for particular stocks like Aurobindo Pharma, Sun Pharma, Dr. Reddy, Lal Pet, Cipla. So I will focus on that particular stocks for after budget, or maybe on the day of budget, which will be Feb 1st. It will be presented, the budget will be presented in Lok Sabha around 5 p.m. they say. So let's see. Moving on, budget 22 for stock markets, mutual fund investors, long term capital gain tax relief expected. Now, why they are expecting this? Because as you see, from December, or maybe even say from mid November, whole month of December, and even we are end of Jan, we have seen some heavy stock selling from foreign institutional investors. Now, why they've been doing so, they might have their own reasons, but an analyst can say that they are not yet sure whether or not the tax for the long-term capital gain would be at the same level, or they might hike it or they might decrease it. We will only come to know after budget, but they are speculating that even if the tax goes higher, they might have to pay heavy, right? They might have to pay heavy because the kind of portfolio they hold is like more than uh, can say 50,000 crores and more. But we have seen some heavy selling from last 2 months in Indian equity. So all this will be settled, and the sentiments will come to normal on the finance part if government will look for some long-term capital gain tax relief. So this was my overview, and also if I would have missed some point, you can research yourself, do analysis if you want. They have come up with a Union Budget app. You can find it on your Play Store. One second. You can find it on your Play Store. This is how the mobile app looks. So you can download it and be connected with the Union Budget topics that they are coming up with. Thank you.